Good afternoon, students. Mr. Farina here. I wanted to send you another message as we wrap up our second week of our school closure due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As we get ready to look at our third week coming up, I want to talk to you about another question I have for your weekend. But the first thing I want to share with you is that your teachers all miss you. They've been sharing with me all of the great connections they've had with you through Zoom or some of the other activities they have done. And although they can't see you in person, they do enjoy really interacting with you. I'll also be reaching out to you early next week to share with you some new plans regarding online learning. But let's get back to our question of the week. So my question for you this weekend is, how have you grown through this process? Last week we talked about how you can be a helper. This week I want you to reflect on how you have grown. And I don't mean grown through height or weight or anything like that. I want to know how you have grown through a person. The true thing here is that education is not just what you learn in school and learn from books and learn from your teachers. Education comes from everything that you do in life. And this COVID-19 pandemic is an educational opportunity for all of us. You've had so many opportunities to grow as a person during this time, whether that's by picking up more responsibilities at home, learning new skills, which, by the way, I love seeing all the great things you guys are cooking on Facebook, so keep learning those new skills. We can also grow by what we are doing to connect, what we're doing to build relationships, be that with siblings or maybe distant relatives who you're having video chats with. But the big piece of growth during this time is resilience. And for our fourth grade students, resilience really is just a big fancy word for hanging in there when the going gets tough. This is an educational opportunity that is based primarily on resilience. There are a lot of scary things right now, a lot of things to be concerned about, a lot of things to think about. This is a hard time. This is one of those times where the going is tough. But you have handled all of this. And you might have times where this is a challenge for you. You might have times where things are going well, but you are being resilient. You are hanging in there while things are getting tough. About a year ago, Mr. Mark and the STEM Club, they made for me a 3D printed clock, and on that it had one of my favorite sayings, which is hang in there and hang tough. And as you reflect on how you've grown as a person this week and how you've grown through this experience, I want you to think about that saying. I want you all to keep hanging in there. I want you all to keep hanging tough. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I'll speak to you soon.